Howdy, everybody. How we doing tonight? Howdy, Everqueen. Glad you're making things stopping by. Appreciate you being here. There I am. All right. We've got some grand goals today, I will be honest. Because, and also we might not do, if we get the classroom, the schoolhouse, spawn, we might not take it because my mom might not be in stream and I definitely need her in order to pass 9th grade, so we may have to avoid that one. But I do have two other goals, one of which is devastating. True, very devastating. One of the goals is we need to get well, speak of the devil, we need to, I guess, right, I had the moon pendant yesterday, which means that I get to keep 2 items, and one of them is the shield, apparently. What else could I actually get, though, out of re-rolling? Is there any other thing that I need? Because we need 9th grade, we need... Actually, I guess I'll take classroom anyway. Because... I kept a shovel in the night shield. How convenient. So we'll stick with the classroom because it lets me re-roll. Shovel is an excellent thing to start with. That's very true. Can I re-dig this up, actually? No, okay. So... Wait, I'm Shovel Knight. Anyway. Yeah, because we want to... I do actually still want to re-roll to try and get the, what are they called? The different chess piece rooms. Because if we can get every style of chess piece room, then we can start working on the castling puzzle. So that'll be interesting, but... Hold on. Gotta adjust my microphone in a way where I can still talk into it. There we go. We're gonna try to castle today. That's the main goal. Well, it's one of the goals. The other goal is if we get the shrine, because we can use the shrine to try and get the monk blessing, and then with the monk blessing we can get a 4-door room in the outer room, which would be nice. Ooh, study. I think making the study standard, so it pops up a little more often, would be good. Planetarium, that can stay standard. And commas. I mean, all this is standard, honestly. We'll just leave it at that, yeah. But yeah, if we can do the castling thing, that would be quite handy, because then well, at least at the very least we can get that started. And so having the classrooms today means that we can do more rerolls to get better chance of that. Lemon honey vanilla ice cream base chilling in the fridge. Ooh. That sounds awesome. Let's start gathering classrooms while we can. Although I do need to get gems, so actually I need to be looking for, or I need to be hoping I get the trophy room. Foxip, howdy Jerry, glad you can make it. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you being here. Well, I'm kind of out of gems now, aren't I? Oh, that's not great. Where's my spare terrace? Normally that shows up by now. We'll take the library, just because that gives us additional rerolls for classrooms. Real quick. Actually, did I rent a book? Oh, I'll come back here and check it later. You ever finished translating that one note in Arajan? I did not. Found the thing that reveals the completion percentage, 35 plus hours and 85% of the way done. Let's go. Ah, me money. Ooh, there's a spare terrace. Excellent. Still freaking fantastic. Oh, I mean, yeah, absolutely. I assume Silksong only has a 100% completion rate. It won't have the like, over 100%, because I assume the over 100% was added with the DLCs, right? Oh, let me check my folder for blueprint screenshots. Let me check my books. Which ones do I have? Until / if they add... Yeah, that's what I figured. We could do Swimbird. I don't have Swimbird screenshots. Although I don't have Volume 3 screenshots, so I'll go with that one first. Yo, the bookshop. Useless to me. I guess we can loop in here, because we have the classroom and the spare terrace over there. I don't want to do either of these, honestly. You know what? We'll just spawn the gallery here, why not? Oh, the gallery gives me gems. And money and a key. Okay. Nice. Peonder. Think. The amount of people... like, both Joe and Colin are absolutely livid about Ruminate. Everyone hates it. I loved this puzzle. I thought it was very interesting. Like, Realize, that one was fun. Hello, streamer. Hello, Joe. Speaking of which, glad you can make it something by. I spawned the gallery because it was, like, the best of a few bad options in terms of that room, so don't worry about it. But we do have the key now, so that's fun. I enjoyed it too. I had fun with it. Alright, let's go up the terrace, which means I'm gonna lose a little money. Ah! And... King Piece is only in office and throne room. Yes. So we need both of those, essentially. One or both of those. Well, really just one to do that. Office is probably the better one. More likely to spawn. Alright, let's see what we can do about this. Oh boy. So it's 21 inverted to become 12. Okay, so 9. I always get pink and purple confused. Pink, I think, is... Pink is multiply, I believe. Yep, pink is multiply. Okay, so 9 times 5 is 45. Flip it, 54. Divided by 3? No, just minus 3. 54 minus 3 is 51. Divided by 3? What's 30 and 21, which is 17? Sick. 20, 21, 25, flip it, 52. Minus 2 is 50, divided by 10 is 5. There we go. I'm regretting this, but, I don't really want to reroll. I mean, we can classroom. We have some gems. What is this? This is that one, right? Yeah, and study your Her Ladyship's chambers for... Yeah, the other ones. Those are the two hardest. Yeah, you got that right. I could just do hallway. Although this is one of the redraw times, so let's just do some... Well, there's a study. And we still have the classroom we can go through down here. So let's spawn the study while we have it. And also this gives us slightly more redraw options. Ow. I wonder where the other bishops are. I really should be keeping track of these chess pieces now that I think about it, but... Whatever, who cares? I don't care. I'm not here to think, I'm here to play video games. Well, classroom's the only one that makes sense here. Rumpus room in the attic? Oh yeah, I think Rumpus room might have a bishop. You might be right. Bookstore. Yeah, it might be bookstore too. I don't go to the bookstore all that often, so I don't know that one. Well, pantry's the only one that makes sense there. Although I could re-roll here to try and get the office, because the office should point north as well. I think the office is a 2-gem room, so that should be fine. Or I can get the trophy room, which should also be fun. Ah, crap. All right. I kind of want to get into that foundation. I don't want to bypass the foundation because I don't have a key card. Each chess piece only spawns twice except for pawns. Really? That doesn't make sense. Because... Hold on, there's a knight in security. There's a knight in security, and there's a knight in the armory. No, you are wrong. There's a knight in security, there's a knight in armory, and there's a knight in the, observatory. Unless you're talking about 2 each day, like Everqueen is asking. You know what? We'll take greenhouse. Get into the foundation, and also get nothing but gems. Oh, metal detector. That's not nothing. If we can get the detector shovel, that'd be fun. Is there a chess piece in here I just never looked at? Greenhouse said, "Woe, pebbles upon ye." A plague of rocks upon thee. Should I go get the detector shovel? Yeah, we'll save it for now. Maybe there's something else I could use. Can I dig that from here? Nah, dang it. Ooh. Yeah, all right. Well, now I can make the power shovel, which would be really funny. Do I? Chat, do I go make the power shovel for no reason? We so rarely get to... We had the power shovel once, and I think that was when discovered the... What was that for? It was something in that basement area. Do it. All right, let's go. Well, no, because that's for the power hammer. The power hammer is for breaking things. The power shovel is different. I don't think they count the armory in the 2 per room because there's only one way to get the armory. Okay, well, this is the jackhammer, but the power hammer is the one that breaks down walls. The jackhammer is the one that digs deeper in holes, and the only time I had it was when I dug in that basement, like, storeroom area to get that hidden floor plan. The rook is in more than 2 rooms? The rook is in the nook. That's it. That's where the rook... Oh, and the conservatorium. Or the conservatory. It's in the conservatory, the Nook. Right, yeah, it's also in the vault. What is it, the conservatory because it's an add-on room? Is that why? But then again, does the Lost and Found have one that I'm not thinking of? But yeah, it would make sense that it has multiple of the pawns. It makes sense that it has multiple pawns because each game of chess has like 8 pawns of both varieties, so it's like 16 pawns. But then it would have 4 of every other style of chess piece because there's at least 4 of each of those in a chess game. I just assume that there's the same amount of pieces in rooms as there are pieces in a chess game. Kings and queens there's only 2 of, because there's only 2 kings and queens. Jesus, I could get gems from that? Okay. What does the jackhammer do exactly? More effective than the shovel at excavation, digs deeper and finds better items. I see. Hell yeah, tin can. Ooh, dice. Damn, jackhammer's goated. This game is giving me psychosis. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh shit, I need a key card. Where am I gonna get that? Look at an IGN article. Is it the way that I'm thinking of it, where there's like... There's like an amount of... Roommate goes to the right. So if this door is locked... Like there's basically there's an amount of chess pieces equal to a chess game, essentially. Thank you, Joya. Yo! Pair of old keys. I am a man that's made of meat. You're on the internet looking at me. I hate almost everything that I see. I think, you know what? Funeral parlor could be fun. I don't know if I can send the full list of which rooms have which chess pieces. I don't need to know which rooms have which chess pieces in terms of like a big list, but just are there 4 pieces? Like, do the rooks, bishops, and knights have 4 rooms? Is mostly the question that I'm asking. This is not an empty box. The gems are in the black box. The empty boxes are both true. Except for knights. Interesting. Maybe that's because the armory is an optional... Yeah, the knight is listed in 3 rooms because the armory... You only get the armory if you have the mantle of the knight, which means that the knight... The 4th room that the knight is in is a room you don't always have access to. That makes sense. Okay, so... Wait a minute. Look at what day it is. Hey! We should bedroom max. Okay, so hold on. The empty boxes are both true. The gems are in the black box. This is not an empty box. Okay, so these both have to be true, or they both have to be false. Because if this is true, then this is true. And then this would... Well, this one could be... Oh my god, this one's actually hard. Because, okay. Well, because if this is false, then both the empty boxes are false. Or is it not both of them? Like, it's the thing, like, the qualifier of what being false means, right? That's what I'm currently stuck on. So, like, these two kind of have to be true together. Because if the gems are in the black box, then this box wouldn't be empty. But if the gems aren't in the black box, then this box would be empty. So if these are both false, this is true. But then it can't be true because only this box is true, and it says both, which means that both empty boxes would be true. And if this is the only one that's true, then it can't be because both of them are false. So one of these has to be true, but they can't only, but, oh god, this one's difficult. This one is false. This one is false. This one can't be true. But then, oh my god. That means this one is false. Because if this one is true and this one is true, and the gems are in the black box, that means this has to be false, but the empty boxes are both true. If this becomes false, oh, but then it'd be the empty boxes are both false, or only one of the empty boxes is false. I don't get it. Plot twist: the black box contains a severed head, so it's not empty. They wouldn't do that to me. They wouldn't. This game is too PG for that. This game's rated T for teen. Oh, I read that as head. My bad. We'll come back to this later. I'm gonna go through the Rhine cloister just so I can... Well, I can't open that, so I'll have to open that from the other side, but... we'll do commissary. I got money to burn. Man, it passed away. Are you telling me they put... Oh god, what's his name? Herbert Sinclair's hand in that box? That's messed up. I love how much more research rich the later ones are. Can you imagine having this much stuff on the... Oh, absolutely. That'd be insane. Yo, pebbles. It's kind of sad that my mom isn't here because today would be a great day to get to the ninth grade. Right, I can't actually go from there because I don't have a key card, so let's go from here. Well, that's kind of good that it goes north. That's what I want. Haha, get bypassed, nerd. This is a weird family. I wouldn't put it past them. I would. They wouldn't defile his corpse like that. Imagine if you could combine, like, the detector shovel and the jackhammer, so you get, like, basically guaranteed good items and a higher chance of better items. I'm gonna try something silly for a second. Okay, so you have to do, the roommate on rank 8. Got it. Give me your apple. And there's beeping. Probably like a... Oh, steal some kid's lunch money. Take up hidden floor plans, imagine. We're gonna reroll. Because we need the office. Or the throne room. Oh, trophy room. Don't do this. Actually, I don't need gems. Get out of here. Oh, the office is going to close me in, though. I don't think I have enough pieces for that. Right? Like, hold on. We have pawns galore. Queen. Rook. Bishop. We don't have a knight, do we? So actually, I need to take, like, security or something. Taking the office would end the run. Because it would dead end me into the funeral parlor. So we're going to have to redraw until we... Or I could do a hallway. We'll do a hallway. I've got a bunch of gems. I can use the studies rerolls to make it slightly easier. I still kind of regret my early game decision to take just a key instead of the never-ending hallway, as I'll call it, where by taking a hallway, you then add another hallway to tomorrow's room pool. I feel like the never-ending hallway would have been way funnier. Now we could take the classroom, because we have the hallway going north, which means we'll be fine if we do this. Okay, we're only on grade 6. Good. Getting worried. Getting worried, because if we hit grade 9, I'm screwed. Okay, now we'll redraw until we get the office. Probably should have taken the observatory. Oh, wait a minute. No, I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. Someone tell me not to. Because if I get the drafting studio, I can get the last room to add from the drafting studio. Which means I never have to take it again. And if I get another classroom, it's going to add another reroll. So I got 8 dice. I can get another... I got 13 gems. I can get another classroom. Vestibule. We have completely cleared out the drafting studio. I'm surprised it didn't give me a trophy. Which means the only reason to take the drafting studio now is because I need a straight hallway. But it costs 2 gems, so I'm not going to do that. I'll just wait for a corridor. Hey, classroom. Dinner's ready, but I'm not going to get it. What are we on? Grade 7? Oh, hey. No, I already took a screenshot of that for... Yeah, this is the math one. The advanced mathematics. Alright, so... Reroll time. No. Merger Blueprints. Howdy, Martin. Glad you can make things stand by. We are currently trying to do... I'm going to sneeze so hard in a second. Or maybe I'm deceiving you. Lulling you into a false sense of security about whether I'll sneeze. Or maybe, just by saying I was going to sneeze, I lost the ability to sneeze. Do we need the observatory? The observatory has a knight in it, right? I fast watched the VOD from last Wednesday that I missed. Excellent. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think we need a knight. So we'll need the observatory. So I think we do need the observatory. Also because stars. So, yep, there's my knight. And also by doing this, we get even more rerolls. So theoretically, if I wanted to do Honestly, today would be a great day to try and get to 9th grade. Sadly, we will not be doing so. Yo, Vault! I need to be very careful. I do not want to end this run, so I gotta be extremely cautious. And try to get the office. Music room, don't do this to me. Music room, but the other direction. Office or throne room, yeah, but we're more likely to see the office in the throne room, so. Oh, the treasure trove. No, I want that. Damn it. Liquid! Thanks, Everqueen. Ugh. Take the pool? Oh, true, the pool would give me more rerolls when I get a classroom, and also this. But I mean, that's not very useful right now. Oh, you... Oh. I don't think we have literally any levers. Those rooms... anyway, so... the office does not have a set place it spawns. The fact that it didn't spawn up here is a little strange. And... we need the office because we're trying to do the puzzle where we get, all of the chess pieces. We spawned the observatory to get a knight because we didn't have a knight yet. And then we were trying to get the office or the throne room because either one of those would have given us the king that we need. But basically end my run in the break room every time, so I didn't have to worry about that. That's a good plan. I'm going to do something stupid, which is to say I'm going to go to the funeral parlor because I want to solve this puzzle. Because I refuse to not solve this puzzle. So, this box is not... This is not an empty box. The gems are in the black box. The empty boxes are both true. So let's say this one is true and it's empty. If this one is true, then this one's also true. Because if the gems are in the black box, then the box is not empty. I can help if you want. I want to puzzle, I want to logic it out. But, like, as of right now, what I'm aware of, honestly, it might be an interpretation problem. Because here's the thing. Like, my stream keeps buffering. Oh, no. So, the white and black box, but if one of them's true, the other one's true. And if one of them's false, the other one's false. Because if the gems are in the black box is true, then this one's true because this is not an empty box. And then if the gems are in the black box is false, then this one's also false because this is an empty box. However, these can't be false because if we go over to here, the empty boxes are both true, would then also be false because these are both false and these theoretically would both be empty. So these can't be false, which means these are true, which means that it's in the black box. But then this becomes false, and it means that the empty boxes are both false, but you're the only false box. I feel like when two boxes tied together does make it easy, but this one makes it difficult because I don't know if this box being false means that it's the whole message of like both, meaning that the both doesn't matter. Or if it's like both empty boxes are false, which means that this one would also be false, because then the whole cascade of problems happens. Basically, the blue box is a bastard, and I hate it. So either I'm overthinking this, and it's just like, this box doesn't matter as much as I think it does. Or I'm missing something. That's my current issue. So, okay, 18, 17, 16. Actually, yeah, the faster way would be actually go up and around. So, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Okay. White and black again. Okay, so the white and black boxes are, the black says this is not an empty box, and white says the gems are in the black box. So if white is true, then black is true, and if black is true, white is true, and if one of them's false, you know, they're both false. Flip the logic. If blue is true, does the game tell you where the gems are? Technically, yes, because if it says the empty boxes are both true, this one is true, which means that it's empty, then whichever one of these two is true is also empty, which means that the gem is in the box that's false. But again, these two are connected, which means neither of them can be true if the other is false. So, like, either both of these are false and this is true, or both of these are true and this is false. Like, that's my main conundrum here. I mean, at this point, I'm willing to take outsider help because I don't know. Like, I think I know where it would be, but I don't, because this one messes me up. You know I don't need the gems, Jerry. It's not a matter of the gems. It's a matter of solving the puzzle. I think they're in. You think they're in blue? It's a matter of pride. Do you think? Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna base Marbot's, like, I'm gonna take Marbot's idea that the gems are in the blue box, which means that both of these are false, which means that the empty boxes are both true. Okay, so if both of these are false, because in order for these boxes to be true, the gems have to be in the black box. So if the gems are in the blue box, both of these are false, which means that this box is true. The empty boxes are both true, but those are both empty and they're both false. So that contradicts this thing. Never mind. Yeah, that's my main issue. Because, like, this box makes a contradiction no matter what happens. Because if both of these are true, then this one must be false, which means that the empty boxes are both false. I think it's in the black box, but I couldn't math out why. The thing is, like, the black box is the one that drives me crazy. Because whether it's true or false means that one of these has to be true or false. And then the other one has to be true or false. Like, it's one of those things where, like, these both can't be true. Because if both of these are true, this one is false. and then the empty boxes are both false, which means that one of these has to be false, which it isn't. And if both of these are false, and this is true, the empty boxes are both true, then one of these has to be true, but if one of them's true, then both of them are true. That's my conundrum. I think I got it. All right, Martin, if Twitch allows you, what's your logic there? Mirroring on blue logic and not false logic? Okay. I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, so what do you mean by doing false logic? Assuming Twitch let you hear me say that. The empty boxes are both true. If that's false, then it just means that one empty box is false. That's what I'm... yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if this is false, it's like, which statement? Is it like only one empty box is false? Or is it like only one empty box is true? Or is it that both empty boxes are false? It's like, I don't know what the falsehood of this statement implies. The empty boxes are both true. If that's false, then it just means that one empty box is false. That's kind of the only logic. The only way this box can work is if that's what it means. So if these are both true, this one becomes false, and it's the one empty box is false, which is this one, so it's in the black box. That's the only way that this makes any sense. All right, sick. Like, that's the thing. I basically just needed someone to tell me that, like... I needed someone to tell me that the idea of it not being that the full statement is flipped, but more that the statement itself becomes false, if that makes sense. Where it's like, it's not that if the statement is false, the opposite is true. It's that if the statement is false, it is just... Oh, crap. If the statement is false, it is just false. You know what I mean? Okay, so straight through the cloister. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to get to the break room, but I'll try. I fell into that opposite fallacy a few times. Okay. I'm glad I sorted that out in my brain, because otherwise... Yeah, there's no way I'm getting back to the... No way I'm getting back to the break room. No! Take my money! Classroom maxing by accident. It wasn't really on accident that I classroom maxed. I did kind of do that on purpose to try and get more reroll opportunities, but... Garden excavation site? I had the library and like 8 classrooms. What do you mean? I did get close to finishing the chess puzzle. I just needed... Apologies for leading you astray. I mean... Who could have predicted that that door would become a keycard door, you know? It's kind of fine, because there's 2 things we can try to do. We can either classroom max for rerolls to try and get all of the... Classroom max for rerolls to try and get all of the... chess pieces, Or we could try to get shrines in order to get the Blessing of the Monk to try and get a 4-door room in the outer room. So we got options. Today we have neither. Today we have no options. What even would I care for in this one? Game said you thought. The game's like, yeah, how about we give you neither options, sir? Going down to 480p is the only way to stop buffering despite every other channel being fine at 1080. It's because I specifically hate you, Martin. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't think I give enough love to the trading post. I don't use it all that often. Let's see. In terms, okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we can get the dartboard one, that's 7. And then we just need one more to get 8 trophies to get to the next major step. I like the trading post, when you get the thing from the showroom and it lets you keep 2 items. True. The moon pendant is awesome. You didn't complete the directory? Not yet, because I'm missing one found floor plan. Whatever this floor plan is, if I get that and then I find that room, I will get the completed floor plans. Also, I need to actually enter the solarium and the vestibule, I believe. Actually, I can double check that. Hold on. Yeah, I have 107 out of 110 because I need to actually enter the solarium and the vestibule, and I need to figure out what this floor plan is. Joe, have you finished the floor plan? Have you gotten every single floor plan in this game? Yes? Okay. Secondary question. Is getting that last floor plan something I can do, like, relatively easily? I made the weight room rare. I'm gonna leave it that way. Showroom directory? I mean, it's mostly the found floor plans that are the main issue. You won't get it playing passively? That's what I figured. So that's why I'm asking Joe. Because if finding that floor plan is something I can actively work towards, I'ma do it. Ooh. Booting up game because I'm forgetting. Alright, I'll give you time. That being said, I did just have a thought. If we can get Shrine of the Monk... Oh, I need to get the... I just realized the spare terrace works on this room as well because it's technically a green room. That's hilarious. I love it. Wait a second. Can I cheat the game? I need to get the armory. Come on, fishing game, be like Animal Crossing and have it where rare fish are more common during rainy days. Come on! It's one of the same thing about the armory. Yeah, because I guess for those of you in chat that don't know what I'm thinking of, the game doesn't spawn two of the same item. So you're thinking too far ahead, but correct. I see. All fishing minigames can be as great at Animal Crossing. Yeah, sadly. I need to change around how common and rare some rooms are, but that's for future me to worry about. You can actively get the room at almost any time, but you probably forgot to even think about it. Okay. What did I forget? Reminding me of what I've forgotten is not backseating. Like, that is completely something I fully agree with doing, because if I forgot something, that's just something that needs to be rectified. Right, the dark tunnel outside. Okay, no. I can't get that at any time, because I need to do more experiments to remove boxes from that tunnel. Oh, that... I just realized what the room is I'm missing. So, I have seen this room. Do you need to light something with the... I don't... You know what? Hold on. Let's just go... I'm gonna... Let's go show off what I'm looking at. What I'm thinking about. What Gibby's thinking about. Oh, I don't want to do that. This might be a kind of rough day because I'm going to get a lot of 4-door rooms and I don't really have the gems to be using those right now. So this is the tunnel. And as far as I'm aware... I don't know if I can... I think I've tried lighting these before, but maybe I can. But yeah, there's all these boxes in the way. And so I'm like 90% certain that there's an experiment that removes boxes from this tunnel. Well, I know 100% that there's an experiment that removes boxes from that tunnel. And I think I just need to do a bunch of those in order to actually get into that tunnel. So, yeah, I did completely forget about that because I'm bad at video games. Power hammer on the boxes. I wish. Turnip. Let's go. Yeah, why not? I mean, look, I was just talking about it. That was pretty dark down there. Okay, I'll get the torch. I see what you're... I was going to... If I got the coat check, I was going to get the torch and then try lighting those up, but... There we go. Each time I eat an apple, each time you access a different terminal today. Upgraded floor plan. That'll give me a bunch. Well, none of these are upgraded. Redraw. Cloister's upgraded. Alright, so that's one crate removed from down there. Wow, it's just a turnip day, isn't it? The game heard me? Yeah, it did. The game is listening, and the game listens, and then it flips a coin on whether it wants to screw me or help me. I love the idea of the mansion employees scurrying around in the pitch dark moving boxes. That is pretty funny. Do I have a battery pack? Nope. Okay, so we can't do anything yet. Nope. Well... Breakfast Nook would end me, but it is an upgraded room. I need a compass so I can look north. Yo, hold up. Is that free salt? Let's go. This is a hell of a day. Because so far, the way forward is... I go right, and then I snake over to here, and then I have to go up, and then head right. Salted fruit, let's go! You survive another day, Keeper. Keeper of the tithes. There's another crate. Yo, salted bacon and eggs. My arteries are clogged. Kid downs all the salt, no food. Your days are numbered, hog. They technically are, because I think... Oi. Oi! Salt eggs, chef kiss. Salt bacon? Exactly. Oi! I wish I had not taken this fucking star. This kid is wild, and he really is. Salted turnip, hum num num. Salted nothing, hum num num. I'll do this. It's kind of a bad idea. I'm going to run around. Salted pizza, but not the... No, he salts the crust, and then he just leaves it there, because he's an animal. I'm doing this because, honestly, now that I'm in the late game, I've realized how good tomorrow rooms are, and I regret not having more of them. God, I need keys. Metal detector, that'll help. I do own apples. I could try a salted apple, you know, just to see what it's all about. See what Simon's getting up to. With sourdough crust, and that crust is probably delicious. I don't know what kind of pizza they make here. Absolutely do it. Oh, they don't sell keys here, damn. How many channel points do I need to redeem to get you to do that on stream? Hello? Oh. Sending the vacation back for an important guest. Welcome in, Subval. Glad you're making things down by. Oi. Oh, it's the best I can do, really. Keys and dice were a good haul. They were, but Oh, I should have taken the foyer. I don't want to do this, but I'm taking the passageway. Dude, I don't want to take the weight room. I guess I'll redraw. Well, you know what? I think now is as good a time as any. The weight room's just going to keep popping up if I don't take it. I'll lose I technically lose more steps, but at the same time, it's better to do it now because then I'll still have more steps left over. I don't have to go. Just by summoning the weight room, he gets tired. This dude is so weak, he gets tired looking at a gym. Like, look at this. He took one look at all that weight equipment and got eepy. Just thinking about exercise made him exhausted? Exactly. Wow. What a difference that makes. I'm so not getting the, I'm so not getting the chess puzzle today. Honestly, I feel like kind of ending today, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just absolutely, this day is just absolutely ruined. This is not every time you enter the gym. True. Kid walks by a Planet Fitness and passes out for days. Remind me to never take the Star Cross again. Alright, whatever. Archives it is. Who cares? Runs over. What are you? Hold on. Where? This. I'll delete something. I'll tell you what. Hold on. Is there anything this place powers? Or is it just... Chat, why do the vents lay out like that? Oh, trophy room. Thank God, finally. Now I have options. Archives, give up your secrets. I will slaughter you. Ah, beans. Alright, let's try from the passageway. Ah, beans. Ah, beans. Alright. Thank God it's over. Let's go check out the tunnel. Hello? Yo, a single nickel. Let's go. Would be nice if the powered archives didn't cause a red effect. Yeah, but I think the archives powering is just like a transferal of power. It doesn't actually like do anything. It doesn't seem like it would. I don't see any like things that the power goes to that would do anything. Why can I not salt my running shoes? This is a tragedy. Well, we could do this again. What was it? I don't know, whatever. We already did that. Doesn't matter. What did that even do again? I forget. Push down 9 before 3 or something. Yeah, I think it was like, I think that was the thing that unlocked the like Gemstone Cavern or the Blackbridge Grotto or something like that. Oh, but the grotto? Okay, that makes sense. Alright, let's see how many boxes are cleared down here. None? What? It doesn't look very different. It is dark down here, though. Alright, I don't think I have any wait in this room to cause cool things to happen places, so we'll just end today. Gotta light up first. I mean, that makes sense. There are torches down there. When I'll try to get the coat check next chance I get. Buffering finally stopped. Let's go. I finally told my ISP to stop hating you. Because I feel like I'd made my point. Alright, let's see if we can get the classrooms for rerolls or the shrine for the Blessing of the Monk. Schoolhouse it is. There's a hammer in here. It sometimes is. No? Alright. Thought I saw something. I'm lying. Sometimes you wonder if every detail is important. You know? Like that note on there that said within a timely manner. Like, does that mean something? Who knows? It is that kind of game. I don't think I've ever found an item in that outside classroom. I found a sledgehammer in it every so often. It means the test paper is timed. That could be it. Because, I mean, I know it is, so... Shovel? No. Rabbit's foot, though. The test is time, that's me. I've been told, once, I don't know if it's like as soon as you, like, look at the test, or once you enter the classroom, but you have 30 minutes to complete that, 9th grade test. I mean, yeah, we've got plenty. And also now we have the queen. It's as soon as you pick up the paper, gotcha. And it doesn't warn you? Hell yeah. Break room, hell yeah. Take screenshot, tab out, game can't... Yeah, take screenshot, pause. $14, flip that, 41. Down to 20. I'm gonna sneeze so hard. Ow. Game doesn't pause when you're paused. That's cringe. Who did that to me? 20, 30, minus 9 is 21. Flipped is 12. Bless you. Thank you. All right, so 10 times 10 is 100. Minus 10 is 90. Flip that, 9. Bingo, bango, bongo. Give me my key. Blue Souls, there is no pause. Ah, no. They took the worst aspect of a Souls game. Do we have a shovel? No. Let's visit the dogs. We love the dogs. Hi, dogs. I don't have a shovel yet, but pet. We got the conservatory every time we're in this corner. That's hilarious. Furnace. You can stay rare. Nursery. Make you standard. I don't want to see you that much. Wine cellar. You can say that unusual. That's fine. Both start and select our pause now? Oh, I'm guessing on a controller, which I use, so. Play the cello, my friend. Or is it, that's just the bass, isn't it? I don't know. Take the garden hedges. Stab someone. Do you know the conservatory thing? Well, the fact that that it only spawns in corners, I know that much, yeah. Didn't want to spoil the. Doesn't it like? Hold on. Doesn't the conservatory tell you it only spawns in corners? Hold on. Yeah, it literally tells you that the conservatory spawns in corners. So. The conservatory tells you about the conservatory. Crazy. I guess we'll just do. Well, no, we need to start classroom maxing. Let's do that for a bit. Hello, kids. I'm here to teach you about capitalism. I need something that lets me out of here. Hold on. Spare terrace. Thank you. Been waiting on your arrival. What if the cloister shows up? Classroom gets me out. Hi, kids. I'm here to teach you about capitalism. Capitalism 2, Electric Boogaloo. You're all gonna die. Oh, Aquarium, why can't you be facing to the right? I'll take commissary. Bless you. Did I sneeze? Did I just sneeze and I didn't realize? My tummy hurts. Help. I can't do much about that. I apologize. Someone, anybody know how to fight the tummy goblins? Who sneezed? I mean, I sneezed a while ago. Very delayed, bless you. I can only assume. Smash. Gems. No. I do have the study, so gems is actually very good. It's a powerful spell called Tums. One of those ancient spells where people didn't need to come up with like 13 different names for it. ISB called the kid and said, fuck you, oh no. Hey, it's your internet service provider, just letting you know, eat shit and die. Ooh, we can do the thing I was thinking about. I'ma do it. Ah, okay. So we have used up all of the uses of the axe, and since I have the torch in the coat check, nothing spawns there. Okay. Good to know. It just says fuck you and gives you nothing. Yeah, it's great. I don't have any other gear rooms, so we're not taking that, because I think that would just be a dead end at that point. Classroom. That's cruel. It makes sense when you think about it. Because since the axe is a limited... Like, otherwise, that would just be a way to make every room have no gem cost. If you're just able... Why, thank you. If you were just able to, like, leave the axe... Oh, double thank you. If you're able to just keep the axe, like, permanently spawned by having the torch stored in the coat check. All right, what do we got? Queen, rook, king, knight. So we just need a bishop, which should be pretty easy to get. I need to check my screenshots to make sure. Do I have staff announcements in their own category? I do. All right, what's my latest staff announcement? January 13th, okay? If we want to try to communicate with Simon, is it better to post here or send him emails? I think the announcement board here is slightly more convenient as it's a way for the entire staff to contribute without us doubling down on information or bombarding Simon with dozens of holiday well wishes. I would love that, okay? Staff are so cute. The staff are adorable. That is true. I don't think I need anything else in the office right now. Keys, though. I will need keys. What am I going to do about that? What am I going to do about my lack of keys? Because this door could be locked and I'll just be screwed. Well, that's one way to solve that problem. Alright. Check this book out 3 times. Alright, I need to actually take screenshots of this book, so just bear with me a second. There we go. Alright. Well, oh, I have the big, beautiful key of silver. Oh, God, this is the worst. Why'd you do this to me up? This is worse. I guess it's like secret passage. Wait a second. There was something in here. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, I gotta check my fucking notes. Give me a second. You were so annoyed you grew old. That is how it works. Books. It was one of the drafts, right? Hold on. Too much overlap with the clue in the secret passage. Okay, so let me just I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. I am a man that's made of meat. Okay. So yeah, in that bottom right corner there, you can see too much overlap with the clue in the secret passage ? So I need to figure out what that is. So let's look around until we find something. It might be behind the bookshelf, but I don't want to open it just yet. There's a black pawn in here. Or is it one of these? I don't think it's one of the books. I can't... That one just says orange. Well, actually, each one of these has their color on it. I just realized. That one says orange. This one's green. This one says violet. This one says red. Or scarlet. It says both, actually, and this one says gold and market. I wonder why that is. The amount of shelves correspond with the grid that the image was pointing to. Well, the grid is the castle grid, the castle puzzle in the chess room, which we'll see when we go back there. CASTL. Yeah, and it doesn't correspond like that, I don't think. Completely unrelated to your stream. This is not me saying that there is something currently going on, just in general. Oh yeah, because I just remember you booted up the game. 3x5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that grid there is a 6x3 grid. So it'd be like, but yeah, still, like, unless you count the bottom part here, it's not correlated. Maybe it is behind the bookshelf, though. So let's just think about what we want to take. Hallway? Just to maximize space? Because you get, like, a regular hallway or something? Yeah, I think that's what I want. Or actually, I'll do green. I can get a courtyard because it'll be free. Okay, now I'm gonna look around in here. Okay, there's nothing in here from the looks of it. So what is a man missing? Secret passage. Is there anything in here? Is the paintings? I'm good. Well, of course, I mean, I might be mad when I find it. Or I might just be like, oh, there it is. That was not me saying I found it. That was just me. When I find it, I might just be like, oh, there it is. No squeaking floorboards? No more than usual. Book on the floor? I don't think it is. Hold on. There's some Z fighting right there. That's pretty cool. We love Z fighting. The O with the arrow? Oh, there it is. It says door. Oh, it's streaming Firefox. Maybe it was a Chrome issue. Jerry did have Chrome issues with Chrome and Twitch that has not been resolved yet because he continues to Firefox boot. On the right shelf, there's a globe thing with an arrow through it. Gotcha. Well, it is not that. It is this. So I'm just gonna screenshot that. So yeah, the soot. So it's like the castle S and then OO and then T. But now they see there's an R there and a D there for this whole castle puzzle thing. No, that's I'm not mad about that. That's kind of funny. Where it's like the secret is the code is door and it's on the door. Please tell me I don't need a key. Oh, well, silver key it is. Perfect, honestly. Dink, donk. I don't have a shovel. This is tragic. I have a key card though, so that's not going to stop me. What did I want again? Bishop. Right, we need a bishop right now. Crap. So you'll be good. Ballroom. No. Yeah, logged out of Chrome and cannot log back in. Yeah, I remember that. Jim. Simon just starts tearing at the ground with his bare hands. I would. I'm crazy like that. Metal detector. Oh, if only I had a shovel. Beep beep. Gymnasium. Clock tower. Dormitory. Dormitory actually be great given the classroom run I'm doing. Yeah, why not? Screw it. Who cares? Give me steps. And a key. Good. That's the real reason I did it. Planned. Scripted. Go outside and grab a stick off a tree and you can scrape the ground. Lazy kid. That's a night. This is doors. We're looking for the bishop right now, which means we either need rooms that I know of that have a bishop. Chapel. That's kind of all I know. Help me out. Rumpus room. I rarely see that anymore, honestly. Her ladyship's chambers? Oh. Well, locksmith would be good. Maybe I should... I'm going to farm for a locksmith. A little bit. Never mind, I'm taking the attic. Money, money, money. It's so funny. I'm a... Ooh, lockpick. That might help. Hey, chat, what is that? A note? You mean this note? No. What do you mean, no? Is it on the swan? Is it this? Because I feel as though I've been pretty thorough. Almost just found it. Okay, great. Spam A on every surface that you find. What the fuck? I should not be allowed back here. Oh. Yeah. This is... What do you think I'm supposed to understand that I can go back here? Like, ain't no fucking way. But yeah, that is another security room thing. Do I have a security room? I don't think you're going to find that. I absolutely was not going to find that. Because Simon won't jump over a knee-high wall. What makes you think he can navigate a maze of suitcases? Anyway, we should have... Great logic, honestly, incredible. We should have all of the chess pieces. So let's head back. Oh, this is the room? Hell yeah. Oh, fuck, I need a shovel? Okay. Well, let's hope I can get a shovel. Step 1, chess, then shovel. I honestly, the instrumentation in this game, the soundtrack, I love it. I don't know, it's like a bassoon or something, that really low, like, like, I love that. I have the kennel. Hello, dog. I need a shovel, man. Take me down to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are green. They had a radiation leak. Hello. All right. So let's start with the pawn. Just like, I don't know, anywhere you want. Like right here? Perfect. Paradise City, little known fact, is right next to Raccoon City. Oh, no. Conservatory, I believe, was a rook. Bishop is there, next to the queen. King is off to the right there, right next to the knight. Wow, this is an excellently laid out chessboard, I must say. Like, look at how clean that is. Okay. Now, I don't know what order this should be in, but I think it is swapping the rook and the king. So I guess we'll start with the rook, maybe? You may draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the corner rooms. That does sound pretty wicked. King, each day I choose a color, and the room of that chosen color are more likely to be drawn while drafting. That also sounds pretty wicked. Chat. What do you think? Also, you know what? I don't want to have to do this 3 times. So if somebody just wants to tell me if it matters which one I start with. Doesn't matter. Thank you, Martin. Yeah, the rook sounds pretty good. We'll take that one for now. All right, now we just need to solve this again on another day and take the king, and then whatever may happen will happen. We have also lost the ability to get the Morning Star, which is a little sad, and the shield, as well as the torch. But the torch is already in the coat check, so that doesn't really matter. Yeah, and then it's party time. All right, now that we've done all that, I think the next thing we'll want to do is try to get the coat check so we can light the dark tunnel down there on fire. Or whatever it is I need to do with that. Or get a shovel. You know, a shovel, also very useful, given the fact that I need a shovel. Where am I going to get a shovel, though? I guess spawn a courtyard? That's pretty much the only thing I can think of. P-A-R-T-Y. That's what they called me in prison. Don't know why I said that. All right. I should have used the lockpick. I forgot I had that. I'm gonna re-roll. I'm glad I did. Now remember, if I see the four-way, don't take it. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna rotate these guys. So I can take the bedroom going down. Get the sleep mask. Scripted. Funny how the four-way is useful in the early game, but has been mostly... I mean, the main thing with avoiding the four-way is the gym... The workout room sucks. The archive sucks. The passageway's okay, but it costs 2 gems. The cloister... I almost always have the cloister, so that's not what I'm looking for. Welcome to art class. It's also a word puzzle. And if you fail, if you fail the class, do it again. Josh. Courtyard. Coat check. Don't do this to me! Courtyard for the shovel chance. It was worth it. Thanks, dog. Oh, that even opens that. Hilarious. All right, now we'll quickly run back down to the office. Right about here. Here? Here. There. Simon just jingling and jangling all over the house. He does have like a bunch of stuff on him at all times. Money. Excellent. I can do nothing with this. Oh, you know what? Something I completely forgot to do. Where's my workshop? Let's make the lucky coin purse real quick. I have no idea how any of those noises are necessary for putting a keychain on a purse. I should have done that before I found that chest, but you know what? Hindsight is a bitch and it hates me. All right, let's go. Classroom.
Goober.
Exactly. It's time for dinner. Too bad I can't eat because I'm going away. Now, here, I'm going to give up on continuing because I can't think of anything else we need to... Like, what other rooms do we need? Can anybody think of a room? Because we don't need the rooms for the chess puzzle. So I'm gonna roll for coat check. Hello, howdy, Pat. Glad you can make things stand by. And end of the run, but we got the torch, which is what matters. Howdy, Pat. Glad you can make things stand by. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. I guess? I didn't realize we were meeting today. I thought we had done this already. I'm outside your house. I mean, good luck. I live on the like top floor of an apartment, so like I believe in you, but I'm not responsible if you hurt yourself trying to get up here. Wait a minute. Free steps. Hi, dogs. I'm here to dig your hole. Turnip! I stole these dogs' turnips. Away with me. Ha-ha! Dastardly villain! How much is it to buy at the showroom? More than this, depending on what showroom I have. Also, I can't spawn the showroom. I've run out of rooms. I think there are some items in the showroom that cost like 200 gold or something, so. Alright, sconces. A light with ye. Oh. Well, that was easy. Gotta go to the laundry room for that, I guess. The complete manifest of all of the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be packed up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It is unclear if they will also seal that tunnel after our crew has left, but I suspect they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they have begun operations in the East Mine. A month ago, I believe that the discovery of gemstones in that cabin was directly linked to the closure of this site, but now I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. There we go. Okay. What is removing crates from this tunnel, then? What would that do? Or does it remove crates from the tunnel, the room, not the tunnel outside? Is there more to the tunnel? I guess we'll find out through experimentation. Now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. I need 38 steps. There is food in the dining room I didn't eat. So I'm gonna go back up there and I'm gonna coat check the torch again. Give me the fish. Oh, I definitely have the aquarium. I almost always spawn the aquarium nowadays. I ate that fish's eyeball. Huh? What do you mean I didn't spawn the aquarium today? What kind of ass backwards day is it? A day I did not spawn the aquarium. Disappointed in myself. Ate the eyes, but not these bones. These bones, too tough to eat. Now we'll head back, and we'll end the day with the keycard room. More like bass backwards. This isn't Isaac. For those who do not understand that reference, there is a challenge in The Binding of Isaac where it's called Bass Backwards, where you start at one of the final bosses and then work your way backwards up the basement. Nice Oreo Chromis. I bet it does not have a creamy center. Pet the dog. Drive-by dog petting. All right. Yep. That's everything for today. So we got the chess puzzle finished. We found the last room, and now we just need to actually go into these rooms in order to get that that trophy. I think we're good to call it a day and move on to the next day. The Garden University. Let's go. All right, so today we need to do the same thing. We need to get classrooms for re-rolling. Called you excuse me, it called me a nerd with a garden. So I either need to get classrooms in order to re-roll for another chess puzzle. Good luck with the teeth. I believe in you. We either need to get more re-rolls for the chess puzzle. We need to get the shrine to try and get the shrine of the blessing of the monk. Or we need to get the solarium, the vestibule, and the tunnel. Or we'll get the tomb. Because tomb gives me dice. Tomb will give me lots of dice, actually. Really close to multiple trophies. That is true. Howdy, Dim. Glad you can make it. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you being here. Because, yeah, we need... If we can get the trophy for doing more billiard room puzzles, we can get the trophy for getting all the rooms. Theoretically, if my mom was here, I'd be confident to try and get the trophy for 9th grade's exam, but she isn't, so I'm not. But yeah, getting this one we're close to, getting this one we're close to, and this one we can get at some point. Geist's bedroom would have been good, but it'll show up later. He says, never seeing it again. I have reached my narrative endpoint of this game and I am satisfied. That's terrifying. Liquid! Speaking of terrifying, that scared me. Thanks for the hydrate, Pat. You literally better be drinking water. I literally did. That's crazy. Jump scared by liquid? I was. Anyway, I'm gonna start doing this thing where I do this, and then do this, and then do that. And then do this, and then I do and then I do this, and then I activate this. And then I'm like, yo, experiment setup, continue experiment. Remove a crate from the tunnel, and upgrade a floor plan. anti-chamber door thing would be crazy for the early game. You are correct, but the only way to get that is to... The way you would have to get that is figure out the orchard code and then... So in order to get that in the early game, you need to figure out the orchard code, buy a new clue, and then figure out the... I think it's the sign puzzle. No. Not the sign puzzle. Is it? Hold on. No, it's... So you need to... In order to forget the satellite dish, which allows you to unlock the experiment that opens antechamber doors, you would need to open up the orchard, get a new clue, and then do the library books puzzle with like the with the different books, like the Red Prince book, the Realm and Ruin book, the New Clue book, and the Fixed Stars book, with the page numbers and all that. So you would need to do a lot to go from a person who knows nothing to unlocking that early. When in your demo unlocking the Cryptic Killer? I don't know. I don't know, Saturday? I don't know, pick your favorite Saturday. We'll make it work. Ooh, observatory, hell yeah. Alright, this is 54, which means that, we take that. It's 55 that we only take one of them. Hey, look, the laboratory. Don't need that, do I? Patio? I don't even have other green rooms. But it's probably good to have anyways. The Geist bedroom give me a bunch of rerolls, but the Geist bedroom will appear later. Actually, I'm gonna go to the den and see if I can't spawn. Or actually, no, I'm gonna go to the entrance hall, because I have a whole other side of the entrance hall to go through, so. The pool? Hell yeah, let's do it. I just got a hammer. We can go bink bonk. Ooh, pump room. I want to meet the person who creates the guide for blueprints before any other guide comes out. I don't think you do. Alright, I guess we'll just move the aquarium water into the reservoir? And back? Welcome back, Jerry. We're about to kill a bunch of fish. Once again, I can see the pool from the pump room, so I could see it fill with water if the game didn't cheat me out of it. Fish? Exactly. Okay, let's, I guess, fill up the reservoir. Some of the people who make guides were playtesters of blueprints before it got released. That's the only way that makes sense. Some of the guides on launch were ass. That also makes sense. Okay. I guess we'll just fill up the pool a little bit. Coward game. Let me see that fill. I've looked up what the fuck I need to do after what I just did, and I'm absolutely not dealing with it until the game is updated. I see. It sounds wonderful. I can't access those crates with the water like that, can I? Damn. But the aquarium's fully drained, so let's go see what that's about. Locker room could be fun. I don't need it though, because I can just go up through the patio. So we'll take the dice bedroom to get the dice. Billy Devin said he's working to finish up a cutscene for the final. Oh, okay, interesting. So I can see why you'd want to not do the ending until that is updated. I'm removing a lot of crates from the tunnel. I don't think it's the tunnel I'm thinking of. I think it's a different tunnel. Oh, that was a keycard door. You know what? Speaking of... Oh, hold on. We get to find out what's happened in the aquarium. Oh, the fish are just gone. Now, I feel like I tried that when I was in the archives. Huh? I thought my stream froze, but you were just in stunned silence. Indeed, I was. I need a shovel. I looked up what I need to do, and like, sweet Jesus, it's a massive list. I don't know if I would have been able to figure any of that out. I see. Oh, come on, you. Well, I do need it. Oh, it has a Morajai box in here? Oh, no. Miss Nagula. Anne wanted me to remind you, once again, that it is expected of you... Sorry, Mr. Nagula, my bad. To keep the grass in the cloister cut and the tree trimmed. I have a feeling you may have forgotten how to open the cloister wall again. So to save you some stern words, I have decided to draw you a little diagram to help you out. Who knows? Maybe this time it will stick. Sympathetically, Bridget. So this is how you figure out how to get into the cloister. Cloister grounds access. While face to face with the angel, press the base of the 2 pillars on either side of you. I see. Okay. You all spoiled this for me. Everyone is banned. Okay, this is the green one. Yellow goes up. Right. And green swaps. I was wondering how you need to open it. Somebody spoiled it for me. I don't remember who, but I think someone told me to just kind of spam the wall around there. And that's how I opened it up. But this is how you're actually supposed to learn. Oh, the commissary would be great right about now, but that's gonna block me off from being able to continue, so I can't really take that now, can I? Redraw! Give me a courtyard. Give me the conference room, because I have the tomb, which means that if I spawn more money up here from dead ends, which I don't think I've actually taken a dead end yet, except for the Geist bedroom. Fuck! Are you kidding me? Okay, that's fine. What have we learned? We've learned a good deal, though. There is something buried in front of the grill on the patio. I don't know if that means I need to get a treasure map that conveniently lands on the patio, or if what. And I know it's in a drawer in the archives. There's something in there. Saying the naughty words because Cheddar is not here. I did notice I did swear a lot more this stream. I don't know if that's because my mom isn't here or just like, I don't know, but you missed an X. Did you screenshot the archive one with the X? I didn't screenshot the archive. Oh well, I'll get the aquarium again. The aquarium is one of those rooms I just get all the time. And also, if I want to, I can aquarium max, which is funny. But there's an arrow in the archive, and I know it exists now. And then there's the X on the patio. Those are 2 things that I will stick in my brain because the fucking, like, I feel like I tried those filing cabinets. There was one other X though? Cool. I will get the aquarium again. It's not like I will never get the aquarium again. I am an aquarium maxer. Now that because the fact that the terrace causes the aquarium to not cost anything, I just take that whenever I see it, really. Shrine. Alright, Bean. We will commune with Jesus, but first, Bean. Booger or juicy pear? I think I only got one of those. Oh, I have a few left. Beans and fish. What is this? British cuisine? That is definitely juicy pear, so. Dancer for 3 days? Ugh, gross. I have yet to get the blessing of the monk. It's tragic. Do the blessing change doesn't. As far as I'm aware, the blessings don't change based off of how much you offer. They only change based off of like I think I don't know if there are higher tiers of blessings. And from what I've been told, I don't think there are higher tiers of blessings. 9 times 9 is 81, reverse that is 18. So as far as I'm aware, the only reason you would get... All right, hold on, Martin's about to explain it. 13, flip that 31, plus 1 makes it 32, flip that is 23, minus 20 is 3. Eight plus 7 is 15, flip that is 51, plus 10 is 61, flip that is 16. My professor has like 2 frames and her audio varies in volume from a rat walking through a kitchen to a garbage truck picking up your trash at 3 a.m. This is misery. That does sound awful. Don't yeah, I mean, explain, because I know the shrine, how much you offer changes the duration, but does it also change what blessings are available? Because if it changes what blessings are available, that changes things. Dormitory can become unusual. I don't really want that too often. Secret passageway, you can become standard. I like you. And den, commonplace. I love you. There are blessings you can... The blessings you can get are in the book. Coins of bless... Okay, so it's one of the drafting guides. Hold on. I believe, right? So if you give X amount of coins, you will always get the same blessing for the same duration. Oh. Okay. One of the drafting guides tells you what blessings you can get. True. Okay, so I have to... Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Second question. Is the amount the same for every playthrough, or is it like personalized? Like, is every save file random on what amount of money gives what blessing? Because I have 55 coins to give, and I think it maxes out at 80. I don't want to have to go through all 80 possibilities to figure out which one gives. It is fixed? Okay. Every copy of Super Mario 64 is personalized? Hell yeah, it is. This is the hallway. Because there's the chair and the benches and that vase. I don't see any X's here. This is the laundry room. Oh, there's an X right there. Okay. And then, of course, the archive. And this is a bedroom, and I don't see an X in the bedroom. Banana for scale? Hell yeah. Climb into the washing machine, Simon. It's kind of good to know that even without water, the aquarium's power still works. Spare terrace. Could have used that a little bit ago for this aquarium. I'll explain more if you want. Just tell me how much money I need to give to get Blessing of the Monk, because I don't care. The only reason I'm taking shrines is because I'm trying to get Blessing of the Monk. I do not care for any of the other blessings. Because I gotta wait 3 days to get the blessing anyways. Which means it's gonna be like next stream. How many days do you want it for? It can be a day. Because I just need to get a room with 4 doors, which I can very easily do. And then end my day in that, so I could take the 4-door room to the outer room. That's all I need to do, and if I can guarantee it happening, it makes my life easier. So it could be a day, but I think the minimum is 3. This kid pushes himself to exhaustion, and then he sleeps in his tent. His clothes have gotta be dirty. True. I don't think he has ever cleaned his clothes. No matter how many times I go to the I don't draw the laundry room that often. His clothes are stank. $13 or $14. Thank you very much. Next time we get the shrine after the next 3 days, because I can't remove the dancer. I can only get a curse. So after the next 3 days, we will have access to the Blessing of the Monk, which will be very, very useful. And he crams unwashed, dirt-covered turnips down his gullet on the reg. That he do. That he do. I still don't have a shovel. We'll take the patio, because now there's going to be a gem in a couple of these areas, and I need to dig right here. Is there a shovel around here? Sometimes a patio spawns a shovel, right? Cope. Take Geist, why not? This boy is feral. He's been living out of a tent in front of a mansion that changes rooms and holds secrets that his mom was a terrorist for over 2 months. I would be feral too. No wonder Herbert left the mansion to Simon. Both of them are freaks. Shovel. Yes! At least he doesn't have cabin fever. We got that going for us. Alright, so I need to spawn the laundry room, and I need to spawn... Well, the patio's already here. Now I need to spawn the archives. I believe in myself with the archives. Dink donk, digging concrete. Oh. I see why I couldn't open the filing cabinet. I don't even think the shrine thing is explained anywhere in game. People just mapped it out. Maybe somewhere. Maybe it's explained somewhere. First, I believe this key may be for said archives. Indeed, indeed. Oh, do I have a hammer? Do not have a hammer. Damn. Why do I have 18 steps? Where did all my steps go? See, Jerry calls Simon crazy, but the boy digs through concrete. He does dig through concrete. I've got the foundation. We'll do the observatory. 55, which means I'm not going to get... Oh, wait a minute. You know... You know what's insane? Remember how I was saying, remind me not to take the Southern Cross because I don't want the 4-door rooms? But guess what I need right now? Ah, this game drives me crazy. Deranged laughter. I can have pretty deranged laughter when I want to. See my Outer Wilds clip of a very, very funny thing I read. You know what? Give me the archives. Thank you. Oh. What are you doing in here? Oh. Nifty. Never seen that spawn here either. I'm insane. East Reddington Hospital certificate of birth. This document attests that Mary Matthew Espin was born to Lady Clara Espin and Simon H. Sinclair in this hospital at 4:05 a.m. Tuesday, the 22nd of January in the 6th era, 1958. In witness whereof, East Reddington Hospital certifies that the information above is true and verifies by its duly authorized officer of the Fen Aries Register of Persons. The doctor was Lily Ryson Rose, and the registrar officer was Sarah Drivian. Mary Matthew Espin. Okay. Why is a birth certificate hiding in the archives? More importantly, why did they want this deleted? Curious. Almost all women on that document. Hashtag feminism. Let's go! I need the security room. I wonder what this plan is. You might be the security room, but I know what the morning room is, so. Transing their gender. What's beeping at me? 3 coins. No shovel. Well, I have a shovel, but no hammer, so not opening that. Let's redraw. Hell yeah, that one guy there was a he/him lesbian. What do I want here? What is my purpose? What is my plan? What am I thinking about? I need the security room, and I need the laundry room. So let's spawn the laundry room if we can. Door. Chat, how much does the laundry room cost? Because I think this might be the showroom. One gem, thank you. So it's not that. Wait. That has to be the... This has to be... the aquarium. No, the aquarium's already here. What are you? Because normally with the secret passage, at least one of the rooms has a cost wave. This... Oh, it could be the gift shop, you're right. There you are. Diggy, diggy hole, diggy, diggy hole. Oh, where are you? Or is it over here? No, it's over here. A second key. Those were both of the X's. There shouldn't be any more. Alright, let's see if it's the same filing cabinet. Or are there any other filing cabinets? Is it just those two? I think it's just those two. Let's do a quick scan. Unless there's like 40 of these fucking keys that I'm just not know that I just don't know exist. Anyway, pop you open. Oh, it's a lot of reading. Peace. Terms of surrender have been accepted. The red flags flying over the capital was a bittersweet sight of comfort for many of this realm's war-weary citizens. After 22 years, peace had come at last. We, the staff of the Reddington Herald, join all of the citizens of Reddington in welcoming this new era of peace, and formally retract the disavow all prior printed support for House Desit. We here at the Reddington Herald humbly welcome and thank the new era of peace by the people who won us in a war, and retract every statement we ever made against them. Royals flee in defeat. Ooh. For shame, oh you cowardly coattails! In our most trying hour, we clung, and in yours you ran. In his first public address since the end of the war, the victorious... There we go. We here at the Reddington Herald super lost that war. Please don't kill us. We here at the Reddington Herald totally agree with the new reigning overlords. In his first public address since the end of the war, the victorious leader of the Fen army, General Teskin, did not express much sympathy for his fallen enemy. The royal family's departure was not unexpected, as rumors of their plans to flee to the neighboring realm of Araja had been circulating even before the war's end. However, the suddenness of their departure has left many of their supporters feeling abandoned. Free redeem. That wasn't much. That wasn't really Arlecchino. That was just the radio voice. It is a disgrace, a betrayal of the people they swore to protect. They had fled to foreign lands, seeking comfort and refuge, while their people suffer and struggle to rebuild. This is not the kind of leadership we need. We need leaders who will stand with us in our times of adversity, who will not abandon us when we are afraid and at our most vulnerable. Wow. Wow, Pat. Wow. Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna stretch first. Holy... Okay. This is the worst thing you could have done. Alright, I'm going to stretch first and then do the sit-ups. Can you do sit-ups in Arlecchino voice? I'm certainly going to try. Oh, God. Oh my God. Arlecchino's knees are breaking. Oy. For those of you that don't know, anytime I bend my knees to like squat or like stretch, they make a noise. And it's not supposed to happen. Okay. Ugh. Before this actual needs. It's fine, don't worry about it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, alright. Might as well stretch this up. I already did that, but I'm gonna do it again because I'm gonna need it, honestly. Oy. Making Arlecchino do stretches because you can't beat him in the actual game, Pat. Ha 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 ha. I'm kidding. He's a tough fight, alright? I'll give you that. Now I have to read the rest of these in the Arlecchino voice. That's what we're gonna do. Alright.
desolate princess born in exile. In the 4 decades since the end of the war, little news has reached our news desk regarding the former royals, whose life in exile has remained a quiet source of speculation and mystery. Oh my god. Arlecchino needs to catch his breath. Whew. Gonna have to add Arlecchino mask 2 one day. I don't even know, I don't even know what I would do for the Arlecchino mask. Because, he doesn't really have one. Breathe air. I'm trying. Okay. Prince Rolf, the grandson of Desilites IV, broke that silence on basically Waluigi. Voice reminds me of the intro cutscene. Maybe, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen the intro cutscene. I'm Gilbert Gottfried again. It's been a long time since I've seen the intro cutscene. The grandson of Desilites IV broke the silence on Tuesday when he announced the birth of his daughter, the Princess Caitlin Yeari. Or Yeari? Probably. Who, in keeping with the Arajan tradition, was endowed with her mother's surnames. Yo, Araja is feminist. Let's go. Close supporters of the exiled family are, of course, concerned, as this public announcement displays a notable shift in conduct for the royals, and sets the stage for the family to exit private life and return once again to the public sphere, a change that would undoubtedly stir up long-buried allegiances and unrest in our realm. Hashtag Arlecchino is all for feminism. He hates everyone equally, which means women are equal to men. Tensions rise on southern border. The Crown's recent decision to dismantle the realm's remaining railways has caused increasing tensions within our southern neighbor, Araja, who has, for many generations, relied on our realm's rail tracks for northern passage to Arch Ares. The ensuing round of trade negotiations with Araja, which were conducted with reckless care and little diplomacy, have, to the surprise of no one, ended in an impasse. So I think that this princess is our great-great-grandma. That is a possibility. There was a bust of a J.R.E. in the foyer, if I remember correctly. Early reports have alluded that in addition to their other demands, the Crown has requested that the asylum granted to the former house of Desitles be revoked. Well, no, it's not the lady who wrote the letter in Arajan. Because the lady who wrote the letter in Arajan is this lady, Lady Clara Espin. Oh, good. Yeah, just give me... Okay, so this is how you would have figured out some of the Arajan stuff. Interesting. The amount of things I do out of order in this game. Are there 2 more? No, because I can't see that high. Could have changed the name for protection purposes. I don't think it was Clara Espin. Because... Hold on, we could do the math here. So in December 1924, that's when they had the princess, Caitlin Yeari. If we go and we look at my blueprints stuff, wherever I put it. Here we go. I leave it over here. You know, you have a point. Here's why Everqueen might be onto something. Because if we look at this staff notice, Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Espin, the West Wing will be closed until further notice, which happened June 15th, 1983. And this girl was born around 1924, which means she would have been... what, 59 years old at her time of passing? Which, given we don't really know what the medicine is like in this place, that could be a reasonable time for someone to die. So, Eva Queen might be onto something. Lady Clara Espin... Oh... Do we think this is a fake certificate? Because, hold on a second. If her birthday was the 22nd of January, 1958, and she died in 1983, she would have been 25. Do we think Clara Espin, our grandmother, died at the age of 25? I think Eva Queen's onto something. Yeah, that's why that says to delete it. Clara Espin might be Caitlin Yaari, who is our grandmother. Birth certificate is not the same person who died. Well, no, it is, because... Oh, yeah, no, yeah, my bad, you're right. Right, my bad. This is our... Right, that's... I don't know why I thought of that. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I thought I was onto something there. If she did, her daughter must have been wildin'. I mean, given now the family history of all this, it makes sense. She do be wildin'. We do not have a computer, so we have to get security. Well, I mean, I need it. I mean, your mother has a rocket launcher in a secret bunker and Simon eats bones, so who knows? This family is insane. Very true. Okay, so I am looking for the security room. Hopefully I can get it easily, but we'll have to see. We'll do courtyard. Why not? We love courtyard. Courtyard, give me a hammer. We love that. Ooh, I just love a hammer. An old shoe. Excellent. I'm gonna do this for the rest of stream, because I've decided I hate myself and my vocal cords. Office is not what I want. Throne room! No. Well, congratulations, Subval, for catching one of the ones we needed to complete the decks. I was wondering why I had an achievement. The office does have a terminal. I'm being a little silly right now. I think I was. Well, I want to get the security room so I can look at the actual screen that we're looking for. But you're probably right. I should probably just take a computer and go with it. Worst comes to it, I can head to the Black Bridge Grotto. 126,000 kilograms. I'm being a little silly right now, but don't mind me. I'm just trying to get the dining room to spawn a food item so I don't lose steps. I will just have to remember. I'm guessing the achievement was for the biggest catch. You are correct. Now. Let's just keep going for a little bit. 42 steps is plenty to get back to the, at the very least, we can get back to the foundation. Treasure trove, we love that. We need to do this. Okay. Oh, and I mean keys! This is a travesty. Did the commissary... I believe, if I remember, the commissary did have keys, so we should head there. Actually, no, we can go through the courtyard. Fun fact, a blue whale is not the largest. True, there is a bunch of there's a bunch of trees in one location that is technically the largest combined, like, because it's a clone. Oh, no. I need to go this way. Oh, thank God. Yeah, Pando. I'm familiar. My voice is degrading. Ooh. Where are we going again? Commissary, right. I think, given the time, let's go upgrade in Blackbridge Grotto. Nah, never mind, screw it, keys.
I think if I'm going to continue, I need to speak normally, because I'm absolutely, like, I cannot continue to do Arlecchino. As much as I would want to continue to do Arlecchino's voice, it's just not happening. Like, I can feel my voice failing to do it. What's nice is no matter what door locks in the vestibule, I can escape out somewhere and get to everywhere else. So I've done a very good job of making the vestibule work in my favor. Okay, so black chest with a sun symbol. All boxes marked with a sun contain memos that are true. Okay, well, fucking maybe. Do it. I can feel my voice degrading. Well, thanks, Pat. I appreciate the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. Use your upgrade disc. I'm trying to get the security room. It might be this. That's a classroom. Just stealing a founder badge. Let's go. Aha! I am the king of getting exactly what I want. It's the office. The scribbled out picture in the attic. So RNG is either really mean to me or gives me exactly what I need, and there is no in between. Yeah, that is the office, right? Yeah, it's here. That was the last founder bet. Was it? Interesting. I didn't know that. We don't have the office currently. This might be the office, or it's the passageway. Passageway, let's go. The upgrade disc. I'm aware I'm being stupid. I'll go upgrade first. The sacred texts. When did you come back to stream again? I started streaming like I started streaming April 2nd, 2024. That's when I first started. And I've never really been on a hiatus, so like the only time I went on a break was like for Christmas. Upgrade to the courtyard? Oh, that's the best. I use the courtyard all the time. Two gems sounds good. But I so often use the courtyard to spawn a shovel that just having a bunch of dig spots kind of is funny. Courtyard is always unlocked is interesting. Before you go off of something, I will repeat that the puzzle is purely contained within the security room. Interesting. I'm going to do 5 dig spots just because with how often I use the courtyard to get a shovel, it just feels right. Excellent. Anyway. Wait, hold on. That's just a cup of, like, coffee that has turned black into, like, a rock or something. I wonder if these can also be unlocked with those keys. Cup of mold. Can't say anything more about the puzzle. I mean, give it away. I mean, I know about this. Oh, it's a cup of pencil. Yeah, it's just a bunch of... It's like they just stuffed this thing with a piece of paper with a bunch of pencil scribbles on it. It's not actually anything else. SW. Hold the fuck up! SWAN, because that's the spare room, the walk-in closet, the archive, and the nook. That bitch smells swan. Okay, so that's the, what is that? That's the storeroom. SON Swan Song. Is that also a way to figure out the fucking password? Are you kidding? Like, in case I didn't figure it out there, hey buddy, check that out. Jenna watches this VOD and appears behind you holding soap to wash your mouth out. Listen, I probably would be swearing this much regardless. I feel like this is incredible. Okay, well, okay, that's Swan Song. And then this is hallway security showroom. So it's Swan Song HSS. And then this is the ballroom. So that's a B. This is the pool, so that's a P. Library, wine cellar, vault, nook again. And then music room. Does any of that have anything to, I think it's just these, isn't it? It's just Swan. Wait a minute. Hello? No. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have here. I'm guessing that was our mom and Herbert. This is 1987, which, let me check the archives real quick. History, this. When was this? Okay, so this is February 9th, 1987, which is 13 days before she disappeared. 13 days before the news article published that she had disappeared. Your mom literally, so your mom, like, literally, like, 10 streams again went for an archive, and I was like, dang, she's so close. Or 10 streams ago, I would say. Like, I think it listen, it's fine. We figured it out. Like, I figured it was A for archive, but the fact that, like, I thought it was in the archive. And you probably told me back then that it's solely contained to the security room. But listen, We figured it out now. It's all that matters. Soup? Hell yeah. God, I wish this security footage was any higher quality. I cannot tell what the hell is going on. He brings a fine cask of Amontillado. $360p now. Dude, that's barely 4p. This has the same frame rate as something we're being forced to use that for work. Incredible. I presume that's the vase in the entrance hall. Oh, I didn't notice. Security footage, let's go. I admit there was a letter I remember reading about security footage in here. Oh, there's my mom. With something in her hand. Oh. Wait, no, that's just the path you take for the train puzzle. Yeah, it's the metro tunnel route. We already have that figured out, Mom. Like, I'm way ahead of you. It's so interesting how many clues they give you for certain puzzles. You know? Also, it's the mid-90s to late 80s security cameras. It's real-life accurate. Valid. We are an hour into the class and we haven't started on any new material. I'm so sorry. 1988. Footage not found. Cool. That makes my life a little easier. 89. Footage not found. Cool. 90. Wicked. 91. Cool. 92. Awesome. 93. Oh my fucking god. I'm trapped in an anime recap level of delay. Oh my god. Wait, are these just the cutscenes? Is this just a cutscene viewer now? Hell yeah. Wait a second. That means... Yeah, Rumpus. What's going on there? Why have I missed something? And I like how the dates are scratched out, so I can't use this to determine what day it is. Which means that 1994 should be nothing. I've totally found a cutscene in 1994. What do you mean? I didn't solve Black Bridge Grotto in December. I solved that like... When did I solve that? I think it's in game order. Oh, okay. It's like how sometimes laptops are powered off for a long time and aren't on the right date. Maybe. Hold on. So if it's in game order, which is like, I guess what the game expects you to figure out. What's this parlor cutscene? Right, that's the funeral parlor cutscene. That's the intro. We just established that. And security is when I first find the security room. And then Rumpus, 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 Blackbridge Grotto. Something I'm missing. Rumpus, Rumpus, Rumpus.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened for one last time.
What's interesting is it doesn't have the boat cutscenes, but I guess those are kind of replayable, so. Okay. Interesting. So I've gained nothing. When you're missing is future progress, that makes sense. But like, so all I've gained is footage of my mom and Herbert in the library chatting. Herbert walking around the entrance hall, maybe holding a vase, maybe holding a book. My mom showing me the answer to a puzzle I already solved. And a cutscene viewer. I mean, it's cool that I unlocked it. Don't get me wrong. That's why it's self-contained, and I said no longer important. I see. Well, I've done it, and that's what's important. Okay. I say we've gained nothing. We have solved a riddle that I couldn't figure. We have solved a riddle. That's what we've done. Whether the riddle is currently useful is irrelevant because the riddle has been solved. Now, 13 to 14 gold to the shrine to get that room. What else do I need now? I don't think I need anything else, do I? Like, well, hold on. Let me cook. We need to figure out 9th grade. We need to get to 9th grade so we can do the exam. We need... Where's the entrance hall? Let me just quickly head back to the entrance hall. Get soup? You're so right. Soup would solve literally every problem I've ever had in my entire life. I have 10 steps. What? How did this happen? I can get to the entrance hall. Easy. Yeah, so I have to do the chess puzzle one more time. I have to... I can refill the aquarium now, because I've already dug that. I've already dug that. And I've already opened both of those. So this is all done. Why did I want to come back here? This. We need one more room. So we need to actually get the tunnel. We need to do more dartboard puzzles. And then we can get the 8 trophies, which unlocks the blue tents. And then I just need to get the money for the blue tents. We need to do one more chess puzzle. We need to do grade 9. And we need to get 13 to 14 gold to the shrine. And that's the main 3 things that are currently mattering to me. Yeah, I mean, yeah, one more stream, I could probably get most of that. And then I think that's when, as I've been told... You know what? I don't think it's... No, I'll explain it when we unlock it. Make it more interesting, so you can truly see why we will need to put blueprints on hold when we get to that point. Literally lying on the floor right now, airport napping through this lecture, getting more out of this nap time. Hell yeah. I'm just watching the fish right now. Okay. So, I think we need to end the day in the break room. Oh, I literally have just enough steps to end the day in the break room. Let's go. Okay. So... Simon exhausted himself playing pool. Okay. More people should be willing to be disrespectful to professors when they're being useless. I mean, pretty base, not gonna lie. So, what we need now is next blueprint stream. Mom, I know you're gonna be watching this VOD, so write this down to remind us. There are some clues in a new clue that we still need to figure out. There are the outer room for we need to get the shrine, so we need to basically blow through 2 more days to get rid of our current blessing, get the shrine again, and then use the shrine to donate 13 to 14 gold to get the monk room, and then just end our day in a 4-door room. We do that. We get to 9th grade, so we'll just do the schoolhouse classroom, which just means we need to get 50 stars, so maybe we'll have to do some observatory stuff to get those stars. We need to do 1 more chess puzzle and swap to the king. And at that point, we'll see what else we got to do. And we just need to get the tunnel, which the tunnel should be easy to get. I just need to do the secret passage going north and spawn a hallway, and I'll probably unlock it there. It's a big to-do list. I mean, it's a lot smaller than it used to be. We are coming up on, you know, the end game of... I mean, Joe has told me we're coming up on the end game. We're getting close. And to be frank, if I go and look at my... I make memes for every one of these streams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23 streams. End game. I mean, yeah. I've done 23 blueprint streams. I think that's more than East Origins. Let me check East Origins real quick. Oh, absolutely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I recommend it to point. Well, no, there's no reason to grind off stream to get like a bunch of stars for the observatory right now, because I can do like next stream we can look for. Well, going through a couple days to get rid of the current blessing is one thing. And then... the classroom maxing, which is just a bunch of the reroll stuff. But the thing is, I'm gonna play through each day normally, because there's no need... Because there might be a day... Yeah, but this game was a lock for... Yeah, this game was a lock-in for like indie game of the year, and then Silksong showed up. I mean, also, hold on, how many Hollow Knight streams did I do? Where's my Hollow Knight memes? I don't know. I think I did a meme for every Hollow Knight stream. Let me try to find the first one. No, I might have missed 1 or 2, now that I think about it. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 Hollow Knight streams. Blueprints has by far been my longest running stream game. And I think it very much deserves that. This game might still be game of the year. I mean, for you, it definitely, but like as a whole, I think Silksong is too big to not get game of the year. Yeah, but yeah, Silksong and Blueprints are 2 Balatros, essentially, you're right. Hold on, where's my favorite, By the way, I want to remind you of this image that I made way back in the day, just because I remember it fondly. Do you guys remember, for those of you who were there, do you remember this stream? Because this stream is the reason that I stream 2 days a week. Oh, I mean, now I stream 3 days a week. But way back in the day, back when I originally was streaming Hollow Knight, I streamed only on Tuesdays. Like, I just streamed every week on Tuesday from like 6:30 to 9, maybe even 10. That's all I did. And then this guy, I couldn't beat him on the stream that I was playing. And I decided the next day, the Wednesday, because I didn't have anything on that Wednesday, I was just going to boot up stream and just play until I beat this guy. And then I did, and I'm like, I might as well just keep streaming on that day. And so I then streamed 2 days a week, which eventually led to me playing 2 separate games every week. And then it only happened recently where I started playing on Sunday as well. I can't remember what game caused that to happen. But I think that one, I think, is in the Discord, where my stream announcements has, like, my first Sunday stream. It's probably in there somewhere. But yeah, no. It's just, it's kind of, it's fun to look back at all of the things I've done and, like, how far I've come with stream. Yeah, no, Jerry showed up, like, I think the second Hollow Knight stream, if I remember correctly. Like, it was pretty close. Yeah, July 6th. That's, if I view by details, I can know when I made these. Date. Wow, actually, July 16th is before I even started making the images for Hollow Knight. Because my oldest Hollow Knight image is from July 30th, which is this image. So, like, you followed me before I even did the, like, make a little meme about the game I'm playing every stream. So, like, the server the server did not exist back then, because the earliest game I have the stream for the server is the AI Limit demo, which that was in the middle of me playing East Origin into, like, Hyper Light Drifter. So, yeah, no, I've come a long way, and that's kind of incredible. I'm still, like, it's like September, hold on, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. I think I'm like a year and a half, maybe just over. I didn't even count. Okay, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Yeah, I'm like just under a year and a half of streaming in total, because my first streams were me playing Armored Core 6 for Joe, Aragon Shark in chat. Like, that's all I was doing. I would go live to play Armored Core 6, and he would show up because he wanted to watch me play the game. And I just did, and that was just what I was doing. It wasn't until Hollow Knight, it wasn't until I beat that game and started playing Hollow Knight that I actually started getting an audience, which was from Jerry and Subbal showing up. I don't know. It's cool to think about. Anyway, enough reminiscing on the past. Like, I specifically sought out hearts that didn't have transparencies because I thought that, like, having that just made it look better. like the worse it looked, the better. what I wanted to do is kind of have that like massive like heart explosion thing going on, but I was too lazy to do it. So AC6, my beloved. I think maybe someday in the future I'll go back to AC6 and just replay it for funsies. Or hell, I could play Armored Core 5. I do own Armored Core 5. But yeah, I think that's good. So everybody get your fishing out of the way because I'll be ending stream soon. But yeah. So, viewers new and old, friends I have made along the way, lurkers, chatters, everybody in between. Thank you very much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. Martin, Everqueen, Rachel, Joe, Jerry, Subval. Colin isn't here because he doesn't watch my Blueprint streams. Dim, Pat, thank you both for being here as well. I greatly appreciate every single one of you being here. Thank you, lurkers. Thank you, chatters. Thank you, followers. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you much, Pat, for subscribing. I appreciate that. Anybody I missed, I appreciate you as well. Anybody who I don't know in chat, people who have just been perma-lurking and never talked, I don't care. I love you being here. I'm going to be out of town. Best of luck going out of town, Everqueen. I hope whatever you're doing is enjoyable. Next week... Oh god, next week we're starting Resident Evil Code Veronica. We're starting up a genuine PS2 game. That's going to be interesting. I think that'll be fun. It'll be fun to because I have done games. Go to Mexico. Oh, that sounds fun. Don't get sick from the water or something. I don't know if that's a thing, but I don't know if I just stereotyped all of Mexico again, but anyway. But yeah, have safe travels. Hope you have fun with that. I will see you all on Sunday for our first Code Veronica stream, our first PS2 game, genuine PS2 hardware over there. I hope to see you there. Otherwise, have a good day. Have a good night. I hope you're doing well. And if not, I hope to get better for you soon. I will see you all on Sunday. All right. Bye-bye.